Hello and welcome to the Soma Media 90-Day Paid Traffic Profit Program. I know it does sound like a mouthful, but it definitely does set the expectation, sets the bar, and it definitely works. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to describe for you is our emotional journey of this process. Okay, now this process, like we stated, is for 90 days, and it starts off with the kickoff, which would be between days 1 and up to day 20. During this period is when we're actually receiving all of the information from you. We're receiving the content that we'll be able to use for the producing all of the adverts for you. All right. Now, in the beginning, because you made this purchase, you're super excited. You're ready to get going. You're ready to start seeing some of the benefits of that. So definitely you're in that kickoff mood where you're happy about everything. All right. And you're confident about your decision. Between the days of the 21st day and the 40th day is where the doubt sets in. The reason why you have doubt is because you're no longer thinking about the emotional purchase that you made, but now you're thinking about the numbers. Does this make sense? Am I going to be seeing profits from this? I don't see a lot of stuff going on, but you got to keep in mind that during this time period, this is when we're actually creating all of the content for you. We're posting it up for you, and we're actually going ahead and doing split tests to see what actually works for not just for your business, but for your region, your audience. What are they most receptive to, and what is working in your area where you're currently located. Now, on to the next stage would be our days 40 to 60. Here we see some stability. You're starting to see all of those adverts that we actually put into place and that we've been doing online. They're actually taking hold, and you're seeing customers walking in. You're seeing them come in and make purchases, inquiries, all of that. Okay, so heavier foot traffic means that it's definitely working for you. Between days 60 to 90 is where you see profit. So not only is it now working for you, now you already know, hey, listen, for the last 2 months or 3 months, you've been seeing profits during this whole time period. Okay, so now you know that the purchase that you made has actually been the best decision that you've made for your business, and it's actually working for you where you're getting extra customers walking through. Okay, and then the last part would be day 90, which is a bliss stage. Bliss is because after this 3-month period, you already know it's been proven that this works for you. We know what works in your area for your audience, and all we're constantly doing is updating the information that we're actually putting, or the content that we're putting out there for you, but we have our process already set. So we're just going to continue to do what has been working well for us, and you're going to continue to see profits for the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 3 or 5 years down the line. You're always going to see those profits coming into play. Next page would be what this program actually includes. So some of the things that this program does include would be the campaign setup within your ads manager. So the campaign setup would be when we take the information and we actually set everything up for you, where we're actually managing now your Facebook ads campaigns. Creation, design, and optimization of ads. This is including ad copy and creative. So with the pictures that you're providing to us, or videos if possible, what we'll be doing is we'll be taking that, we'll be creating the ad copy, which is the writing for the messages, and also taking those pictures and implementing them into the whole advert. Okay, we'll be taking care of everything in that aspect. Campaign testing, applying small budget to split test important variables. What we'll do is we'll take some of the budget that you've actually set aside or allocated for the advertising, and we're actually going to go ahead and do split test, which means that we're testing to see if this ad performs better in your area or a certain other ad. We're just going to vary a few differences there, see what works better, and continue to do so. Okay, audience management and research, creating and refining killer audience targeting. So what we're doing while we're actually going ahead and doing all the split testing and we're seeing results, we're working with that, we're actually going to continue to refine everything and continue to see which audience is most receptive to those ads for your area. So we're going to start targeting them more specifically and engaging them more often. Facebook and its networks retargeting. So a big portion of this is the retargeting process. Now, high return on investment retargeting ads to pick up these pickings and or on within Facebook's advertising platforms. What we'll be doing is that when people go ahead and take a look, they view the ads, they go ahead and click on it, and maybe don't go through the whole process, we'll go ahead and retarget them and keep posting that up so that they continue to see that. And then if they were kind of on the fence before, Now they get a second, third, fourth, fifth attempt or chance to go ahead and submit their information or come into your business for a purchase. Campaign optimization, daily optimization for highest return on investment ads. So we're daily going to go ahead and monitor everything for you, make sure everything's performing excellent. And if something is starting to lag or fall behind, then we'll go ahead and make some adjustments for you on a daily basis to make sure that everything is going well. Monthly performance reporting, keeping you in the loop. So what I'll be doing on my part is that every month I will send out a report to you, let you know how we've been doing with all of the campaign, what we've been targeting, how many people have seen the post, how many people are engaging with it as well, so that you're always well informed. And then you'll be able to see that translate into the leads that are coming into your business. What this program does not include. So here I'll discuss what doesn't take place automatically within this package. Okay, so we have backend emails, setup of social media platforms, ad comment monitoring, social media strategy, and social media growth. Okay, so all of these services I can go ahead and help you with, but it is not standard. All right, we don't include that here with the 90-day paid program. How to make this a great partnership. So here are some details or some information that will make this an even better partnership between us. Asking questions. It's hard to fully believe in something you don't understand, so ask questions to your ad or account manager. Okay, if you have any questions about the process or what we're working on, please don't hesitate to go ahead and communicate with your ad account manager and go ahead and ask them all the questions that you may have there. Okay, you'll be able to do this through Slacker, which I'll explain in a little bit further. Unplug emotion in the exact same way that a financial advisor or accountant works best when he has the trust of his clients. We work the same. Okay, so just like when you go into your accountant every year and you have to go ahead and provide the details of your business, and he goes ahead and starts making adjustments, asking you questions, makes the adjustments, asks you some more questions, makes other adjustments, and then he comes up with the final product and the amount there. Once he has this information, he'll basically give you an overview of everything that took place and what he did to get to that figure. But in the meantime, he's just working on it, and you have full trust in him that he knows what he's doing. Same with us. Provide us the information that we need as far as the pictures and all of the details about the audience, and allow us to go ahead and work the magic for your business and know that everything's going to be taken care of for you just as silly. Be open to new ideas. We're going to push the boundaries of what's possible. So be open to new ideas, but at the end of the day, you always have the final say. So keep in mind, we've done this with several other businesses. We know what's going on and what works. Sometimes there are a few strategies that we may have implemented in the past with other businesses that worked really well for them. They actually took this on and made this part of their strategy. And we may be able to make suggestions to you as well. You just have to be open and receptive to some of those possibilities. Okay, but again, at the end of the day, you always have the final say. Lastly, be responsive. Any cog in operational conveyor belt not functioning properly will slow down our results time frame. So stay engaged. What this means is that if we request new pictures for new vehicles that are out, please go ahead and send us that information as soon as you can, because without those details, without that information, we can't do anything. We can't create our ads. We can't go ahead and start moving forward and helping you get more customers or leads engaged in your business. How to make sure this partnership gets discontinued. Okay, so these are surefire ways of making sure that we will discontinue doing business together. Okay, harassing the team. Any sort of disrespectful behavior to the team will most certainly lead to the termination of this partnership. I know you would never do that though. So what does that mean? So anything as such as insulting or going back and forth like that, we won't tolerate. We always want to maintain a level of professionalism, and we want to keep that going forward so that we can have a healthy and happy business transaction every single month and continue to help your business grow and make more profit. Okay, in order to do that, we have to respect each other. Communication policy. Myself and the Soma Media team communicate on Slack. This is what I was discussing before. So you will have your own dedicated channel, and any communication outside of Slack will be ignored. Again, this is for professionalism. This is for privacy. If you have questions, please go ahead and send them through Slack, which is our just messaging service that we'll be using. That's how we communicate. That's how we would like you to communicate with us or to your ad account manager. And then that way, any questions you have will be directed directly to that person, and they'll be able to respond back to you. Not showing up for meetings. please ensure a 24-hour notice for cancellations, barring emergencies, of course. So if we do have a meeting scheduled, let's say for the end of the month, and it's a 30-minute meeting, and for some reason you have to cancel, please provide 24-hour notice of the cancellation so that we can reschedule at a later time. Or if you're fine just receiving the report at the end of the month, we can always do that. But please give us notice. That does not include any emergencies. Obviously, we know things do happen in this world. And if an emergency comes up, of course, we'll be understanding. Treatment. How would you like your clients to treat you or your staff? Simply treat us the same manner. Okay, so what that means is that you would not tolerate a customer that walks into your business and starts insulting people left and right. That's not someone that you want to do business with. Okay, so we expect the same thing. Treat us in the same level of professionalism that we will always treat you. And then we can have, again, a happy business transaction every single month. Additional details. So we have the payment plan. The 90-day program can be paid in full with a 10% discount or 3 payments over the 90 days. What this means is that you can go ahead and either pay, once we establish the 90-day program, you can pay for all 3 months at one time right in the beginning, and you'll receive a 10% discount. Or you can continue to make payments over the 3 months. So it'll be at day 0, 1 payment, day 30, and day 60. Okay. The first 90 days, please be aware that the first 90 days are not a monthly service. The first 3 months are a program, whereas anything after that is a monthly service. So again, when we quote you, we'll quote you on a monthly amount. You have to pay for either the 3 months at one point, or you just pay in increments of 3. And then after that, it would be on a month-to-month service fee. Okay. Service fee here at the end, it says when we quote you, again, as I just stated, we will always quote you the service fee, which does not include the ad spend. Okay, so any quotes that I send over will be just for our service fee. It doesn't include the ad spend. You decide how much ad spend you want to use. I may have already suggested an amount for you, but again, you have the final say in that. Okay, last but not least, welcome to Soma Media. I look forward to working with you and bringing your business great results. I know that we'll have a happy relationship here that should extend for a very, very long time, because once you start seeing the results from your customers, I know that you're going to be happy with everything, and you're going to want to continue to receive those leads so that you can get more and more customers. All right. Excellent. Thank you very much, and welcome.